It is Ryan Seacrest here. Everybody needs some variety in life. That's what I love about Chumba Casino. They know how to keep things fresh and exciting. All their games are free to play. Like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire. You can claim free daily login bonuses too. And they release new games every week. So spice things up with ChumbaCasino.com now for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
Finding the funny. Finding the funny. With Ruth and Ange. Finding the funny.
It's Christmas Eve. And mine would be, it's Christmas Eve. We're both feeling quite delirious.
We are
My
very
eyes
delirious.
look like piss holes in the snow.
They do.
They are tiny today. Bloody hell, look at them.
Tiny eyes.
Tiny eyes.
Yeah, you have to make them look any sort of normal size. You have to
I
be
have to
like
really go massive. Yeah, I've got tiny eyes, haven't I?
tiny eyes.
Tiny eyes. Are you ready for the descent of the
I
big man
am.
in the red suit?
I am, and you know what? I'm at that point now. You know, when you get to Christmas Eve and you just think, well,
That's it.
fuck it. I can't do any more. I
it.
can't do any more.
I've got
Pam.
nothing left to give. Emotionally, physically, financially.
Mentally,
We're done.
I'm done. And the fact that I feel quite delirious.
Oh, me too.
It's
I
quite
feel
exciting.
I feel very delirious.
I literally have just laughed about shit today that's actually
Yeah,
just not
not that
funny,
funny.
in the slightest,
No.
but I have cracked myself up.
I love it when that happens.
Same.
We often talk about that, don't we? How much we love, like the other week when I actually phoned you up to tell you that I'd been wandering around the house calling easy peelers peasy eelers. I found it so funny. I took time out of my working day to phone you and say,
Tell me.
I've started calling them peasy
Easy
eelers.
Eilers.
I just found it the funniest thing.
And do you know what, Pats? That is the joy of life.
That is the joy.
Do you know,
of life.
if you can wander around your own home
Yeah.
looking like a piece of shit, say to yourself, I'm gonna have a couple of peasy Eilers and crack it up.
This
you
cough.
found the joy.
This cough is getting on my tits.
See, I haven't got the cough.
Oh God, this
I have
cough
not
is
got-
really getting on my tits.
Are you having to really hold your bladder and your bum while you cough?
No, my core strength has got better this year, thank you. My pelvic floor exercises have been very good.
I knew you were going to say that. then.
I do glute bridges on the
Oh.
regs. So, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
no shitting and pissing for me when I
No.
cough.
Absolutely not. I'll tell you what I am doing, though, downing Benadryl like my life depends on it. To the point where I Googled in the middle of the night, can you OD on cough medicine?
Which you can.
Well, good
Fuck
luck.
it.
Let's hope I'm still here tomorrow when the old fat man
When the big
descends.
man, when the big man arrives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hear that you've got a festive tits.
I have got a festive tits for you. Which
Whap
is
'em out.
Fresh tits, fresh jug. Straight for you. Down the airway.
Oh my God. This is going to be hideous today.
As I was saying that,
No.
I was
No.
actually as if I was getting my jug out.
Perfect.
Fresh jugs.
Fresh jug.
tits.
Fresh,
for you.
fresh knockers.
Festive ones with little sparkles on.
Perfect.
Right. Okay, so the thing that is getting on my tits
Yeah.
is the way they are now packaging wrapping paper.
Eh?
So if you buy a roll of wrapping paper,
Yeah.
right, and you know, it used to come with a cellophane,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
like
yeah.
a cellophane condom on it that you could roll.
Yes,
You
that's
have
what
to
we
roll
always
it down.
to the mouse, yeah. Cellophane condom.
And a cellophane condom on it. Brilliant. Chuck a, stab a pair of scissors in the end,
Bam.
roll it down, bang, you're off. You can
Done.
wrap. Now, right, which all probably goes back to Greta.
Greta. Oh, I know what you're going to say.
They now have these like paper
Yes.
little sticky things around your top, your middle, your bottom, right? Well, as you know, we've already established about things that say, you know, easy peel, peasy healers,
Peasy eaters.
which actually are peasy.
They are.
These says just gently unstick
Well,
the
that's
paper,
bollocks, isn't it?
right? You start doing that, you rip your actual paper.
Joke.
So then you just think, I mean, I tried to do it the other day. I was like, right, just gently peel,
Joke.
That's what it's telling me to do. Gently peel.
Joke.
I'm gently peeling, peely, wrap, ripped.
Wrap.
I've got a ripped wrap.
A ripped wrap.
So then I'm like, well, I'll just have to do the others, rip the paper, and then cut that
Trim the
section
end.
off. So what's the point? Why? I just don't like. It's that whole thing of like, it ain't broke. Why are you sticking sticky stuff on paper that isn't going to unravel easily?
Environment.
What?
The environment.
Environments.
That is why. It's great. It all comes back to Thunberg. Paper straws. Paper cups. Fuck off. Wooden spoons with my porridge that I've bought from Starbucks. Fuck off.
Well, especially when, have you seen this thing in the news? It's been in the news. I've seen it a bit on my social feed.
Oh, yes.
About Kim Kardashian
Why, what's she
flying
doing? Oh,
from
I know.
from LA to Paris on her private jet to have a piece of cheesecake. And we're all dicking around with putting sticky bits of stick on paper that's going to rip.
Yeah, go on,
Giving
Ange.
me a cardboard fork to eat my pasta salad.
Go
which
on,
is
Ange.
disgusting.
Go on,
Drinking
Ange.
through a paper straw that just dissolves in the liquid.
Yeah.
Putting a peely thing on a thing that doesn't peel or stick back down. It's like, what the fuck are we doing when Kim gets in her private jet from LA and flies to Paris for a piece of fucking cheesecake?
I mean, that is a joke.
Yeah.
That is a joke.
That, I'm afraid, it's just really gotten to me this week because I find even the whole thing of like, you know, cutting wrapping paper and having to like get it the right size you need it for the thing, and you do that and then it's the wrong fucking size. And then I'm like, now I've got to dick around just getting into the damn thing.
Yeah. Fuck you, Thunberg.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yes. Not really.
Not really.
No.
We actually think you're quite great for the changes that you've made.
What you've brought to the
for
world.
the activism that you have done at such a young age.
Right. You do need to cut your hair, but that's fine.
Oh, that is, yeah.
I mean, fair. It's fair, to be honest.
It's fairs. It's Sam Fairs.
Fairs, Sam Fairs. Yeah.
Right, now, the purpose of this episode... My eyes look tiny. I might have to put my glasses back on because I actually look like a mole. Don't I? I look like a tiny little mole.
You do look quite moly today.
Mole eyes. Obviously, the purpose of this episode is for our awards.
Our awards ceremony. 2024 awards.
I think what I realised is, listening back, obviously we knew this anyway, but we have the best listeners.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Who just send us the best stuff.
Oh,
we have had, and it was hard whittling it down to just
it really was. Yeah.
We have had some absolute belting bits of content this year.
We have.
So firstly, we thank you so much for continuing to send us stuff, your observations. You just, I mean, the way the crowd have got on board with things that shouldn't be embarrassing that has flown. That has been absolutely flown.
Yeah.
So huge. I think before we go on to that award, before you tell us who won that award, we've got to do an honorary award.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
For Victoria Snedders. AKA Snedders.
Yeah.
Snedders, there will be a voucher winging its way to you via email over the next holidays.
Brilliant.
to say thank you for coming up with one of the best segments we've ever found.
It's just been absolutely brilliant, Snedders.
So,
and not only coming up with the idea, but then the amount of Justins she's then provided.
It has been belting.
It's been brilliant.
So, Snedders, honorary award for you.
Honorary.
For coming up with this. But Ange, over to you for our nominations and the winner, please.
Righty-ho. Okay, so let me find the information. Okay, so the nominations for the things that shouldn't be embarrassing but are AKA Justins. The nominations are waiting for your masseuse to knock, tasting the wine in a restaurant, being on an escalator, and the supermarket food shop. And the winner of the Finding the Funny Justin Award of 2024 is Danny Mason, 85, for waiting for your masseuse to knock.
Woo! Oh, Angie's clapping.
Clapping.
Clapping. She's clapping even though she wants to curb the clap. Well done. That was a great one. That is very embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. And just, I think, again, just those moments that you all feel. And when someone goes, oh, yeah, what about this one? You go, oh, shit. Yeah. That is a massive Justin.
Yeah.
That is huge.
I do feel very embarrassed at that. I think that is the worthy winner. Well done, Danny Mason.
Danny Mason, 85. We will be in touch to get your details and get a little something on its way to you.
Now, I decided to come up with a Christmas this or that for you. So this is quick fire.
Oh shit.
You cannot think about it. You've got to give me your answer straight off the bat.
Okay, fine.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah.
Mince pie or Christmas cake?
Mince
Don't
pie.
think about it. Don't think about it.
Sorry, yeah. Mince pie.
Roast potatoes or gravy?
Roast potatoes.
Sparkles or glitter?
Sparkles.
Christmas Day or Christmas Eve?
Christmas Day.
Last Christmas or All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Last Christmas.
The Holiday or Love Actually?
Love Actually.
Shortbread or cookies?
Shortbread.
Baileys or Tia Maria?
Baileys.
Chocolate or cheese?
Cheese.
White lights or coloured lights?
White lights.
Hot chocolate or hot toddy?
Hot choc.
King's Speech, yes or no?
No.
And in preparation for what is coming tomorrow on BBC One, Smithy or Nessa?
Smithy.
Gavin or Stacey?
Gavilar.
Amazing!
I did another clap.
You did. You are well in the festive cheer. Festive. Andrew's getting fisted. And clapping about it, which is great.
I just had a little festive fisting.
Who doesn't love a festive fisting?
I said
What?
I said that.
Oh no, she is fully gone.
And then went, I didn't.
Just in case anybody thought she was being fisted right now on the airways, just so you know, she isn't.
I had to clarify. I didn't, and I'm not.
No.
In fact, I've never been and never will.
Just to clear it all up, I'm not right now. I never have been, and I'm never going to let anyone do it. Great, thank you. Festive or not, there's no fisting. Let's move on.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
So the next award is for shitting tits.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And I love that all of the ones that we've got this year for shitting tits are from listeners.
I love that.
How much has that bit taken off? That segment has really flown.
Yeah. you know, I was the starter, the creator, and now I'm just,
And you've passed it
I'm
on.
just, yeah, I'm watching our listeners fly.
You are.
I am.
With their
They
tits
are
out.
flying with their tits
Tits
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the nominations
Yes.
for the Finding the Funny Awards 2024 for shitting tits
Yeah.
are airport parking,
Mhm.
people who spread out on flights, shops emailing receipts / QR code menus,
Mhm.
coleslaws with no lids.
Yep.
And the winner of the Shitting Tits Award for 2024 is Sarah B. Lang, QR menus.
Yes, Sarah B. Lang. I shall give you a clap.
Woo!
Woo!
Because that was, I mean, you started it with the emailing of the receipts.
Yeah.
And what I love about what Sarah did is she took us to a whole new level.
Yeah, that I hadn't even thought about.
No.
The QR shit on tables in restaurants is just...
I loved as well the voice note she sent us basically
Yeah.
saying, you know, Nando's, I've got a lot of problems with Nando's. You know, you may as well go in and cook the chicken yourself. You have to get your own cutlery, your own condiments, your own drinks. You have to QR. And then they say, do you want to leave a tip? No, thanks.
I've done it all myself, thanks.
Yeah. So that, I do feel that was a
Oh.
very good
And I think
tip.
it's something that everybody will have experienced.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone
It's
knew that.
everywhere now.
It is, yeah.
Even your higher echelons
Yeah.
are starting to do it.
QRing, yeah.
What
QRing.
is, you know, that's COVID, isn't it? Like
It's
we said at the
COVID.
time.
Mm.
COVID is to blame.
Mhm.
COVID made people lazy,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially restaurants.
Restaurants, yeah.
Now, on our stories, I asked people to tell us what their favourite Christmas traditions were.
Oh, lovely.
And we did get some absolutely lovely ones in. So I thought it would be
Did
nice for me just to
we?
share.
Share some,
a
Pats.
a
Let's
few of them.
share this CHRIIIIISTMAS Eve.
Let's share some of people's favourite Christmas traditions, because a lot of them fall today. You know, a lot of them are about Christmas Eve.
Exactly.
sort of
Yes.
tradition.
Yeah.
So, S.A. Martin said, red wine and baked camembert for dinner on Christmas Eve. Will be round shortly.
Shit a brick,
Yeah.
yes.
Lucy Loves Rich said, a wild dip on Boxing Day.
Oh, yeah. Lucy Loves Rich loves her dippings.
Absolutely loves it.
Mm.
Somebody said, Ali H 2810 said, Christmas Eve barbecue.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which I found a really interesting tradition.
That is quite interesting.
Yeah.
And quite chilly.
Yeah. Yeah. M. Graspy said champagne before coffee in the morning.
Oh, fuck yes.
Love
With
that.
you on that one.
Absolutely love that.
Mm.
Mrs. Lindsay Elizabeth Taylor said
Said.
family trip to the farm on Christmas Eve to collect the turkey. Love that. What a
that is
great
nice
tradition.
one.
That's so good, isn't it?
Gobble, gobble.
Natalie 10XS said Christmas Eve picky bits for tea. Hello.
Oh, I love a picky bit.
Absolutely love a Christmas Eve picky bits.
Yeah, absolutely love that.
This was quite a popular one, and I know that we talked about this, I think, a couple of years ago. Stephanie said Chinese Christmas Eve.
Yes,
it's a big thing.
Someone else did say that, didn't they? Or a few people previously.
So she said Chinese Christmas Eve and reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which I think is absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Sebsy said making a gingerbread house with my children.
Oh, I thought that was
lovely.
Lovely.
This one I absolutely loved. Samantha Joanne said saying Merry Christmas to the ones we've lost before we eat our Christmas Day dinner.
Oh,
isn't that such a lovely tradition?
That is so what a beautiful thing to do.
Yeah, we had absolutely loads in. That is just a snippet, but I thought some of those were really lovely.
Yeah.
And the one about saying Merry Christmas to people who have gone before us, before you eat Christmas dinner, is something that I would love to start. What a lovely tradition that is.
That is really lovely. And just so nice to hear what other people do on Christmas Eve day,
run up to Christmas
Day, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, lots of people obviously said eating chocolates for breakfast on Christmas Day.
Of course, I mean,
lots of people were talking about staying in their getting into their pajamas on Christmas Eve and staying in their pajamas all day Christmas Day and into Boxing Day morning.
Yeah.
Lots of people talked about having movie nights with their kids on Christmas Eve with duvets and stuff like that. So I just thought it was really nice to hear what other families do for their own Christmas traditions.
That is
And so
lovely.
thank you for sharing some of
Yes,
those
thank
with
you
us.
very much, gang.
Right, Ange, you're up with your dickish.
Okay, so the dickish behaviours. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right, so we are now into the Dickish Behaviour Award nominations. So the nominations are fitness / Apple Watches, adults high-fiving, people showing off about their kids, and wearing your work lanyard outside of work. And the winner of the Dickish Behaviour 2024 is Naomi with people showing off about their kids.
Woo! Again, a very, very strong one.
Oh my gosh, that really
Oh
was
my
strong.
God.
Oh my God.
That was strong. Thinking about little,
Peter.
labyrinth. Little labyrinth. Oh, talking of round robin letters, Mum was telling me this morning that Mum and Dad got one this week.
Did they?
Yeah, and I said, was it smug or or like devastation?
Shit. Yeah.
She said it was showing off.
I mean,
Labyrinth.
a lot of them are Labyrinth.
Yeah, Labyrinth.
Labyrinth and is, 5 A-star A-levels and all that
Yeah,
shit.
18 A-stars, so they're putting another Aga in his bedroom.
Yeah.
And David, who's made entirely of Le Creuset.
Le Creuset.
But yeah, people showing off about their kids, that will never cease to piss me. Like, that will always piss me off.
Yeah.
Having to listen to some dickhead telling me that their kid is 3 weeks old and they've walked across the room. Don't lie. It's just the biggest. Well, actually, it's funny you say that, because when Labyrinth was born, he was holding his head up from about 3 hours old. So
actually, when he came out of the womb, he said, "Hello, mummy."
Yeah, the paediatrician was shocked at how strong his head was.
Believe it.
Yeah. Absolutely shocked at the strength in his head. Was saying, "You've got a very clever boy."
Oh,
there.
Labyrinth is going to go far.
He's going to go. I mean, Naomi was right. It's always dickish. It's always annoying.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
And you always know someone who does. Always. Like, there's no one I know that doesn't go, "Oh God, yeah." They just bang on about their kids.
What I love doing is when somebody like bangs on about their kids to me, and then goes, "Have you got children?" I love just going, "No, I'm infertile," and it just absolutely fucking cuts them down.
Conversation done.
They do that face that's like, oh, and then I think, haha, fuck you. You've just stood there for 30 minutes telling me about Labyrinth and his strong head, when really my womb is shit. So the last laugh is on you.
On you,
prick.
actually.
Yeah,
Susan.
Now, I came up with some festive questions, which I did share with you.
You did? You
to
did
give
indeed,
you an opportunity to prepare.
Ask you.
Yeah, and also to prepare.
Well, I have not prepared.
I didn't think you would have.
But that's fine.
I'm going to start with, what's your favourite tub of Christmas chocolates?
Now. I think it's a tight one for me.
Okay, it's a tight one.
There's a throwback for you there.
Throwback.
So it would be between Celebrations, and Quality Streets.
Bang on the money. Yes, Angie, we agree on chocolate at last.
At last. But if I had to really pick,
I'd go Celebrations.
Would you? See,
I used to go Quality Street, but
I think I'd go QS.
Would you?
Just because I feel like it's just a more festive chocolate. Like Celebrations is just like a Snickers, a Mars, a Bounty.
I get you.
They're all things that you can just go and buy at any point anyway. Whereas your QS,
I get you.
It's a one time of year thing, isn't it?
The thing is, with a Celebration though, there isn't a single chocolate in there that I don't like. I have favourites, but there isn't I don't want to have the fudge in a QS.
No,
get in the bin.
Fudge.
I can stomach a mini Milky Way in the Celebrations, and I can stomach a mini Mars in the Celebrations. Get in the bin with your chocolate block, QS. Shit, no one wants the chocolate block. So there are a few in there for me that I'm like, oh. Whereas in a Celebration, whilst I wouldn't pick a Milky Way, I would have it.
Also, because they are, like you say, mini.
Oh,
It's like,
I couldn't eat a whole Mars. Rank.
No, disgust him.
Disgust
But
him.
a little tiny mini one, yeah.
Perfect.
Get in. Do you have a favourite Christmas memory?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
The year that I got my bike.
That is a classic.
So in our house, the tradition was that we had to take it in turns as the 3 kids to get the big present. So we didn't all get a big present every year. And this particular year, what do you reckon I was, like 8 or 10?
Yeah, no more than 10, I'd say. Yeah.
I must have been 10 because you were 17.
Yeah, there you go.
So I was 10.
Yeah, maths.
And I woke up Christmas morning and everybody in the house faked that it was snowing and got me to the window, and there was a bike lying on the front lawn. Obviously, I'm over the moon about it.
Buzzing.
That year, earlier on in the year, we'd also got a camcorder, which James became
obsessed with.
Obviously, was taking it into school. Was filming every shitting thing he could get his hands on. It was like, let me film it.
Yeah.
So we all took it in turns. So after we'd like opened our Christmas presents, we decided to ride the square de blocky thingy, which was obviously
exactly what we called it.
Which was obviously like the Tour de France.
Yeah, basically, we were in the Tour de France.
So somebody was filming, and then 2 of us was on mountain bike, and I was obviously on my bike. So I filmed a bit, but really it was me to have a go on my bike.
Yeah.
And we're doing this square de blocky thingy, and I come up our drive, which is incredibly wide. It's not like a thin. It's not a thin drive. No. It's flat. There's nothing that you could trip over or fall on, and I just ride into the wall. Right, to which James, I'm like, not even hurt. You can tell I haven't hurt myself. My wheel hits the wall first. And I'm like, James is obviously filming, opens the back door, to which Dad looks at me and says, doesn't realise James is filming, and says, deadpan, Mal says, what's the problem? Wouldn't he let you press the record button on the camera? And you just hear James off camera go, she fell off her bike, you prick. Dad spots the camera and goes, oh no! Ruth, are you okay? Like, didn't give a shit when we weren't filming. Honestly, that will forever be etched in my mind as my favourite Christmas memory.
Yeah.
Because the filming that we got on that day, you fell off the bike.
Yeah. And I didn't cry.
I had the camera, so you fall off your bike, I've got the camera around my neck, I drop it, and you just see my feet running towards you on camera. And then you get up with your massive 80s perm and just go, mine was worse than yours and I didn't even cry.
Right.
There is just so much sibling fun in that video. And it sums the 3 of us up.
Yeah,
like
definitely does.
That will forever be my favourite Christmas memory. So the next award is for the best Posh Up My Tune, which feels like going back ages because it was early doors.
Yes,
early doors.
Yeah,
but I felt like it was a good one for us to put in.
Definitely, yeah.
So the nominations for the Finding Funny Awards 2024 for Posh Up My Tune are Murder on the Dance Floor, Rude Boy, Super Bass, and And the winner, by quite a massive way, is Murder on the Dance Floor. Woo-hoo! So prepare yourselves, get your headphones turned up, because for one night only, we have Ange with Posh Up My Tune and Murder on the Dance Floor.
Murder. It's murder on the dance floor, but you'd better not kill the groove. DJ, gonna burn this goddamn house right down. Oh, I know about your kind. And so, I'll have to play. If you think you're getting away, I will prove you wrong. I'll take you all the way, boy, Just come along. Hear me when I say, hey, it's murder on the dance floor. There we go.
I am not curbing my clap for
You're
that.
not curbing it. You're not curbing it. No.
That is sensational.
No. There we go. There is Ange Expects for you finishing up 2024.
Right, now, before our final award, there is one award that we need to... There's another
honorary
award that we need to put out there at this juncture. We were left high and dry with a producer.
We were. Tricky.
We love Tricky.
Yeah.
He was brilliant. He stood by us. And we're forever grateful.
And he was going on to Pastures New.
Pastures New.
Pastures New were calling.
And we were left in genuinely a bit of a like, can we carry on moment?
100%.
And we had lots of conversations about
like,
what are we going to do?
How are we going to manage this?
And enter stage left, the hero, and I say hero not lightly, I mean it. The hero of the hour.
Yeah.
Joel David
Henry.
Woohoo! Stepped in and quite frankly has absolutely smashed being our producer to the point where we now call him at any family do Producer Joel. Producer Joel. And I myself want to just say a massive thank you to Joel for giving up his time, stepping in, listening to us chat a load of absolute fucking shit. Listen to his mum talking about whapping her tits out on the regs.
And being festively fisted.
Having to listen to his mum talk about the fact that she's never been fisted, she never will be, and she doesn't want to be, festive or not.
No.
But seriously, we are so grateful for the way that Joel has come on board, has helped us, has made us sound brilliant, who's got to grips with the software, who makes himself available. Joel, we loved you before you did this. We love you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, give a massive round of applause for the producer of the year, Joel Henry. Woo!
Right, okay, so we are coming to the finale of the Christmas Eve Ep. And the final award was for Moment of the Year. For
what a big award this is. This is massive.
This is a big one. This is a big one.
Yeah.
So, the nominations for the Finding the Funny Best Moment of 2024 are Posh Up My Tune, Mince Pie Rant, The Boiled Sweet Story, and Ange tackling the empty nest feelings. And the winner of the best moment of 2024 is Claire Thomas with the Mince Pie Rant.
Woo! And for good measure, here it is.
Here it is.
Evening, ladies. Just dropping in as I need a good getting on my shitting tits offload. Quite frankly, there's too much and my rather unimpressive small breasts can't support it anymore. Every year I am maddened by the overwhelming number of varieties of mince pies available, only to be astounded and maddened all over again the next year when they've managed to expand the range further. Take Sainsbury's, for example. In their own brand, they have packs of basic mince pies, short crust mince pies, puff pastry mince pies, taste the difference mince pies, taste the difference deep filled mince pies, taste the difference extra fruity mince pies, taste the difference mini mince pies, taste the difference brandy mince pies, taste the difference frangipane mince pies, taste the difference chocolate and hazelnut mince pies, taste the difference orange and lemon candied mince pies, open top, pastry top, crumble top, snowflake shaped topped, ice top, lattice tops, and 2 free from ones. And then, of course, Right next to those on the same shelf, there's the equivalent version of these in the obvious brands like Mr. Kipling. I can assure you this is mince pie madness, and it reoccurs in all supermarkets with their own varieties and a few other obscure options thrown in for extra shits and giggles. And then, the number of unrelated foods I've seen that a mince pie sneaking in is so vast, and I haven't the hope of collating an adequate list for you. Flavoured biscuits, fudge, crisps, chocolate, nuts, ice cream, cakes, Wensleydale cheese, pastry twists, swirls, popcorn, yoghurt, cream, all in a mince pie flavour. It's too much! That is the moment of the year by far.
That whole message email was
Sometimes
brilliant.
when I'm in a bit of a bad mood, I just go back and read that. Because it is so well written.
Oh, it's so brilliant.
It's so funny. The amount of messages we got off the back of that episode about the mince pies and all of the flavoured mince pie stuff that is sneaking in is too much.
It's too much. Yeah.
So Claire,
you nailed that, Claire.
Thank you so much for being so observant and on it in your local Sainsbury's.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Well, look, this is it for 2024.
This is it. Another year of FTF done. Yeah.
We will be back the 8th of January.
We shall.
2025 with producer Joel in tow.
Yeah, producer Joel.
From Ange, I, Joel, everyone at Finding the Funny, we hope you have a really restful, peaceful Christmas season. We know that it's not happy for everybody, and we know that it can be a really tough time of year, but we hope whatever you've got coming around the corner tomorrow and the days that lie ahead, that you have some kind of rest and peace. We're so grateful that you continue to show up and listen to this shit.
We are. Honestly, we are so grateful that you listen, that you are part of it, that you send us your brilliant rants and dickish behaviours and Justin's, because the whole new segment that we've got is just brilliant. And it honestly, I don't think you'll ever really know how much that means to us. Yeah. And we are so grateful that you're part of our crew and that we can share some of the shit that we talk about. And hopefully, I think, when you think back to kind of when we started this, Pats, back to 2020, I think the reason for us wanting to do it was to just, share some of the stuff that we found funny, but also to bring some joy, some light, some seriousness, some kind of conversations and talking about things that, are sometimes not talked about or are difficult to talk about. But ultimately, we just wanted to bring a little bit of joy and light to sometimes what can feel a bit of a dark world at times. Yeah. And I love the fact that we're still here and we're doing it. And roll on 2025.
Have a great Christmas, and we'll be back in 2025 helping you to find more of the funny.
Finding the funny. Finding the funny. With Ruth and Ange, finding the funny.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.